to Bari Chatz with Nina
and Pam
of Bari-Bestiez.
Whether you're pre-op, post-op, or somewhere in between,
we are here to support you with honest conversations, expert insights, and a whole lot of love.
From mindset to meal prep, stalls to success stories, no topic is off the table.
Pull up a seat at the Besties table. Let's reclaim our health, rewrite our stories, and rise together.
This is your journey, and we are in it every step of the way.
While we are not medical professionals, we offer valuable insights drawn from our personal experience and professional education to support our besties.
Remember, we are stronger together.
So we are so excited today. The Bari-Bestiez have reached out to Mel Unfiltered of Our Sleep podcast. Hey, Mel.
Hi. Hey, how are you?
So one of the things we really wanted to kind of talk about today, well, first off is how you came about in the bariatric community. What's your story and how did you end up becoming OSLP and the JBY awards? This was our first year going, and by the way, 2 years is too far. We understand from your perspective and everything that goes behind it that's not enough. But from our perspective, we're like just biting at the bit for the next one.
Ooh, so that's kind of what I like.
Good
though.
stuff.
Good
stuff. And we're gonna slide a little piece in there. We would love to be a presenter next year. That's just
done.
We're like we were talking about. I was like, I could see us doing that. That would be so much fun.
Oh yeah, and you guys could present together. How
fun that would be awesome.
We can't split you guys up.
No, we're tagged at the hips. So
I love that.
So how did you end up starting JBY? I know that the OSLP came before that, but how did JBY just happen to be? And explain what JBY is.
So JBY one is basically, it's a just be you is what it stands for. Because I just want people to be themselves, feel comfortable in their own skin. I'm 38 years old and the first JBY, I believe I was 35.
Oh, okay.
And, what's interesting is that I just never felt comfortable in my skin for a very, very long time. Pretty much since I was a kid, because I've always been a big kid. I've been made fun of since I was like in first grade about being the chubbier one, the bigger one. I can cuss on here. Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Like people calling me a fat ass or I was lazy and things like that. Like I just never felt comfortable until like years after surgery. So it wasn't just like, oh, Mel had bariatric surgery, then she felt comfortable again. No, it took many, many years for me to feel comfortable. And a part of that the JBY came from that because like, I know I'm not the only one that feels uncomfortable in their skin, their clothes, where they come from, like the whole gamut. Right. So it's like, I want people to feel comfortable because it's not just for skinny people. That's not fair. No. We can't just rule the world with comfortability, right? So
right. They have the cutest clothes already, so it's like, come
exactly. On. They get that privilege to be able to go in that store and be able to buy whatever they need, within reason, obviously. But still, I just wanted us to feel comfortable, and it came from a place where a company / health insurance or whatever you want to call them, hospital, didn't like who we were.
Oh.
And that's actually where it stems from, is they wanted us to be at an event and we were all excited, and then they took it away from us because they went through a bunch of our Instagram, our social media accounts, which they've already done prior before we even signed a contract with them. So we thought we were fine, but they saw something the night before, of course, make it so dramatic. The night before, the last hour when we're supposed to post that, like, you're not going to get to go. And they wanted us to take down posts that they didn't like. And you girls know me the best, and I'm not going to do that. Especially when the meaning behind one of the posts was, hey, it doesn't matter if it's going to take us like a 26-hour travel day. We will still be there. We will still make it.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter what you could throw at us. We're going to show up, is basically what the reel was saying.
Yeah.
But because I'm a woman that cussed on it.
Oh.
And it's interesting. I never thought it would come to something like that. That fact that because I'm a woman that's cussing, like, I was like, how foreign is that? Like, I'm so West Coast that I don't even realize that companies don't like that. And then, when they went through our stuff, my co-host, at the time, she called her ex-husband Satan, and they were not happy about that. So these are just certain things that they
Yeah.
weren't, they were not approved of, and they were like, we don't want you here. So, and we were
That'd be
like,
tough.
fine, that's okay. You know what? You don't mesh with us. You're not our people. If you don't accept us for who we are, we're not taking anything down. I actually did a whole post back to them and just was very honest and was like, you know what? We just don't align, and that's fine. We can both still be in the community and we can both still serve the community in our own way. And we were very angry. I went on a little mini vacation trip that was already planned with my current ex-husband.
Hmm.
And on the way there, we were bouncing ideas about like, I was pissed. So I was like, what can I do? Like, what can I show these fucking people that, like, I mean business? I'm not going anywhere. You're not going to be able to push me out. I'm not going to let you bully me into being what you want me to be. I'm going to be me. And we were throwing out ideas like festivals, concerts. You guys know I love
Yeah.
being outdoors and being with people and doing concerts and festivals and things like that. So we were bouncing all these different ideas around, like a tour, a podcast tour. Maybe we can get all the podcasts together. Like
That's
we had
cool.
so many different ideas. And then I was just looking out the window and I was like, awards. What better way to celebrate a community than awards? Like we can celebrate by giving them an award for being like in the community, being an advocate for the community. It's not all weight based. Like me and Eric just started going back and forth. And then I messaged my co-host and she was like, "Oh my God, that's a great idea." And by the time I got back on that Sunday, like she had a plan.
Oh,
So
okay.
it was like ready to go, and we just worked off the plan, and then JBY became JBY. And the first one was home. It was in Portland, Oregon at the Aladdin Theater.
Uh-huh.
I really, really wanted the Aladdin Theater. That was my idea because Ari Shafir is a stand-up comic from New
Okay.
York and
Uh-huh.
well in LA. And he literally like I saw him at the Aladdin Theater. So I was like, oh my God, if we can get the Aladdin Theater, this is like
We've
bucket
made
list
it.
Big
item,
time.
like
Yes.
done, right? And we were able to do it.
That
Like
is amazing.
yeah, so it was just so cool. And it's in a place where a bunch of comedians, a bunch of like artists have gone through there that are all kind of like have the same mission of like just be yourself. Bring
Yeah.
your craft, be artsy, whatever you need to do, but like help your community.
I love that.
And so I was like, done deal. So that's how it all started. And I'm never gonna stop. So the
No,
next
please
one
We don't
is
don't.
want you
We
April
to.
of
don't want you to
I
stop. We
2027.
remember
really,
watching that too, or the
Yeah.
the pink carpet.
the pink carpet,
Yeah.
and we love the pink carpet. We think that's just amazing. And
Well,
and
and we wanted to be different. We're like,
yes.
and the colors back then were pink and purple. So
Hmm.
like, how could you not? And we actually thought about playing with like one year having a pink carpet, the next year doing a purple carpet and kind of going back and forth. But I was like, that's a lot of different carpets.
Yeah, it's easier just to pack one and rotate it. I mean, bring
Yeah,
it.
yeah, right. So we're like, never mind. Like, I actually have the very first pink carpet in my basement right now.
Oh, that's
I
really
love it.
cool.
Isn't it
That's really
cool?
cool.
So
Yeah.
fun. So, but yeah,
So, how long have you been doing the OSLP podcast now? The Our Sleeve Life
it's
podcast.
been a full 5 years and 7 months. We started, well, in 6 months, we started in February of 2020.
That is crazy. And you did it during COVID,
Yeah,
right?
we right before COVID was what we knew was COVID. Yeah, yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
I worked at Progressive Insurance. Shout out, they're an amazing company to work for. They literally were like, "Hey, we might have you guys work from home. We don't know what's going on, but hey, Mel, I need you to do these like trainings real quick
Mm-hmm.
for other people." I would help train, I would help mentor, do those kind of things. And when I was mentoring this man, his name is Marcus. He ended up being our first producer because it's so weird how small the world is. We're talking in our mentorship thing, and he brings up that he runs a podcast and
Uh-huh.
he loves to produce podcasts, and that's his dream. And I'm like, no fucking way. I'm like, I would love to do a podcast. I have this idea. What do you think? And he was like, "Oh, I would totally help with that."
Yeah.
And so I ran it by my co-host like in middle of January while we were doing our normal walk on Thursdays, and she said yes. She said that she's never been on a podcast, but she can talk, and boy can she. So that's what we did. And we started recording February of 2020, and our first episode was April 7th of 2020.
Wow, you actually waited a little while before publishing them.
Yes,
That's
so that
yeah.
is a trick, by the way. If anybody's listening or starting a podcast or any kind of channel new, you want to have a good amount first, so that way people can like go through it, because
Gotcha. They
we're in
can
the
binge
binge
it.
era of Netflix and Hulu, and just one is never enough. So you got to
Yes.
do about three is typically where the fun line is. But yeah,
Okay.
we actually recorded all 13 our first full season before we dropped.
Wow.
That was Marcus's like his idea.
Well, I
So,
mean, that's a great idea. I
I
mean,
like
we're
that.
kind of living by the seat of our pants some days, and yeah,
yep.
we're figuring it out as we go. Go ahead.
So, Mel, when you think about where you are today, how many, were you 10 years out now?
I
Post-op?
hit my 10-year anniversary in May. Yeah, May 13th.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
What tools do you have in your tool bag that keep your mindset steady and ready for whatever comes your way?
Oof,
What keeps
that's a
Mel
hard
on
one.
track?
Yeah. Well, I mean, the generic tools, obviously, my bariatric surgery tool. That I have to abide by that. I that's the one thing that like don't this sounds like well, I'll just say it. Don't disrespect your tool.
Yeah,
That's
I
basically what it
agree.
is.
I
Don't
agree.
fucking
We did that on a
disrespect
bumper
me.
sticker.
Yes,
Oh
we
my
did.
God, we should write that down.
Yes.
Because that's the biggest thing is that like people do this all the time with themselves, right? They disrespect their own diseases, their own
Yeah.
illnesses. They don't respect that like the fact that they are overweight, right?
Hmm.
Nova's pushing the camera.
I just noticed that. I was like, that had to be her dog.
Yep. Um, and so like that's the deal is like really owning your surgery and abiding by those rules. So the first 4 years I didn't have community. I do believe community is what keeps me going and gets me to this 10-year where I'm actually almost lower than my lowest I've ever been. So I'm really close. I'm only 2 pounds away from being lower than my lowest I've ever been
That
on
is
this journey.
amazing.
Isn't that
And
crazy?
and I recall you had a small regain in there, and then you just really focused, and you started doing the exercise and the food and reading and journaling and all these other things. I remember seeing you post about, and I was like, man, she is just dropping it again. I mean, it was just coming off.
Yeah. It's interesting when your brain goes, we've gone too far. Because like I feel for those that gain in year 3, 4, and 5. That is very common. I see this all the time, especially with how long I've been in the community.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I see some high hands raised because that's common. That's really normal.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of things, life is lifing. You don't feel like 100% bariatric patient anymore. You
Yeah.
don't know what you're doing sometimes. You're like, wait, but I can have these foods. No, wait, I shouldn't have these foods. Wait, I'm not walking enough. What the fuck? Like it just becomes
Yeah.
hectic,
Yeah, it's a
right?
constant.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like, did I
Yeah,
eat
it's a
protein today?
constant. Yeah, and that's kind of the deal is always remembering you're a bariatric patient, I think is number one tool. The second tool is community. Just don't leave
Mhm.
community. Anytime and I see these people and I will message you. Ashley knows she's the chronic one that I check on all the time. She's our benchy
Yep.
because she will fade, and we all do it. I
Yep.
even did that a little bit with my regain. We fade back in the shadows, watch people, don't really talk about our what's going on. We don't really say what we're eating. We're just
Mm-hmm.
here, right? But
Mm-hmm.
really in the
Yes.
background, we're
Serving.
fucking freaking out and we're eating like crazy. And I'm binging at nighttime and no one's knowing. And I don't want to tell anybody because I feel ashamed and embarrassed. Like
Yes.
that's what's really happening. And so I check on some of you because I know I've gone through it and I know that's what's happening. But being constantly in at least the community helps because you see it, right? Like you're always reminded, like every day when I open up Instagram, I'm reminded I'm a bariatric patient,
Mm-hmm.
like no matter what. And remembering that and then like commenting on other people's progress is actually something that helps me.
Oh,
Um,
really? Okay.
it really does, like seeing them do stuff good, and makes me want to do those things.
We do that.
Yeah,
So
I
we
when
see
I
do.
you get
see people,
inspired.
right, I get a
Yeah.
little inspired. Like I see them running, I see them doing weights, or just going on a hike, going to the lake. I get like, ooh, I want to do those too. And then I realize I absolutely need to do these. Like I'm
Yes.
gaining weight. So I
Yes.
would say two things: it's respecting your tool, and then being in the community. Those are the top two things that can keep you being at 10 years out where I am, and I'm still level. Like I didn't regain till year 8.
That's amazing.
Year 7, no, 7. Year 7 is when that
Wow.
started.
I'm
That's
impressed.
impressive.
Isn't that
Wow.
wild? And it was only because like I blame it on of Eric's backside surgery.
Hmm.
Once he had that back surgery and I was in the hospital with him for 6 weeks total,
Oh, yeah.
16 surgeries later. And then I became his caregiver. That was the first JBY year. No, I don't know how I was able to do OSLP, JBY, take care of
Yeah.
my husband that's broken. I know why I gained, because I was coping with food. I
Hmm.
was still moving enough to where I wasn't gaining rapidly, but it was slowly happening. And then by year 8 is when I noticed, and
Wow.
I ignored it for a little bit. Not gonna lie. I didn't come through until July of 2024 is when I actually was like, okay, I gotta do something. Like I'm at two. Whoa.
Yeah, sorry,
Oh.
our camera just went whoop, whoop.
I was like, whoa,
I'll
where'd
fix
they go?
that. I'll fix that.
No
No
worries.
worries. Cut.
But yeah, July of 2024, I realized I was 242 pounds.
Wow.
And it scared the fuck out of me because I
Yes.
never wanted to be near 250 or over 200 ever again. And I just stopped weighing myself because I didn't want to look.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I was like, I have to get on this GLP-1. I have to get moving. And still a slow loser. I was like that in the beginning.
Yeah.
And you know what? I think it's just something to be said about a healthy body, because I will lose about 1 to 2 pounds, either about 3 pounds a month is what I've been averaging. So that's why a lot of people are seeing what my results are now, because I'm 1 year out and I've lost 60 pounds
That's
in
amazing.
one
And you've
full
done that with
year.
the GLP-1 and refocusing on being a bariatric patient. I think that's amazing.
Yeah, like eating right. Like guys, you don't have to move a lot if you actually get your food under control. Like the 80/20 rule is real and it does
Hmm.
work. So, and then also getting toxic things out of your life, the whole journaling
Yes.
and has helped. I mean, since April, I've lost like 30 pounds. So,
Yeah,
there's
I
that.
know,
we
since
saw you in
JBY.
JBY, so we
Yeah.
definitely could see it.
Isn't that
And
crazy? I'm like,
I
what?
think you lost more weight than that, but you know what I mean.
Oh, oh yeah. I lost a 200 pounds.
So one thing, as you know, Pam and I will tell you, and we've probably told you this 100 times. We always went, you're our queen, because you and your original co-host were the two people that we first saw in the bariatric community.
Right.
And to be honest, you made such an impact on both of us. It actually helped us make our decisions.
Yes.
Oh, good.
I had just started talking to the surgeon. Actually, no, I had scheduled my consultation. I had not had it yet, and I was just researching. I was on Google. I was like, and I come up with my first podcast. I'm like, well, I don't know what a podcast is. I was 53 years old. I didn't know.
Yeah.
And
Fair.
I found OSLP, and I just heard your voices. I heard your energy, and you guys were laughing, and you were dropping F-bombs, and
You were being real.
you were real. You were my people, and I listened to you for an entire week, and
Oh, wow.
you changed my life. Like you turned me in the right direction, and
Oh, good.
I don't know if I would have had the surgery if I had not heard all of the ins and outs that OSLP had to.
And I
share
think
with
I
me.
had been through your first 2 years of episodes at that point,
Wow.
because I remember going, I'm not the only one. I'm not in this alone.
Yeah.
And if they can do it, I can do it.
Yeah. And this was before
Right.
we met.
Yeah, this
We
was
didn't
before
know each other.
we didn't know each other until about 3 months after my surgery, right?
Yeah, and I was 9 months out, so
Yeah.
Wow,
So
that's right. You guys weren't besties prior. It
no,
literally
we
are
met on a
Bari-Bestiez.
5K.
Yeah.
We met on a 5K. She was in the back, and I pulled up in the end, and I'm like, "Hey, gorgeous!" And she had this big smile. I'm like, "You want a friend?" And just kind of walked up to her, and
she's like, "Will you walk with me?"
I know.
I walk kind of slow.
Yeah, and you look at that. You're off to the races now.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's amazing.
That means a lot, Pam and Nina, and like literally got goosebumps. Like that was literally what my whole point was for making the show and creating it and getting episodes out, was because you guys heard I was just felt so alone and scared and very embarrassed. I was so embarrassed. It's not even funny. Like, and then having surgery, I was very scared because I thought I would be the one that they're going to make fun of because I'd say I didn't do it right or I gained weight back. And like, I even remember my brother saying about another girl, which I know he feels bad about now, but like, he was like, well, yeah, but she gained weight back and it's all in her legs. Like, is that really what you want? And I was like, dude,
that's a brother for you.
Yes.
That is a brother. Right?
And was it your brother that had we had the sex talk that we got to hear?
Yes.
That talked about, yes, after having bariatric surgery that you can actually see your tool after that? Yes.
That is true. Yes. Yes. Well, and he's had the lap band and now he's had the sleeve. So he knows, like, he's on that bandwagon of like, yep, there is a limit because, we don't want to die from this.
No, we don't. So go ahead, Pam. I know you were getting ready to ask something.
So this is kind of out there. Yeah. Where do you feel that we are still failing bariatric patients, whether it's pre-op, post-op, what?
Like failing them?
Yeah. Do you still feel, is there something out there, what is your theory on that? Like,
where they don't, some people still don't feel like they're supported, they still have that bad stigma.
What do you think is the one thing?
I think the worst is aftercare.
Agreed.
Like 100%.
Follow up.
That follow-up, I get it. Like they're like, well, the first year, you are following up, but I don't like the fact that like even my center gives up on contacting me. Mm-hmm. Like I don't believe in this day and age with all the technology and what we know that I should be getting a call every 6 months from my center asking me how am I doing and if I need anything. I agree. I think that's something very simple they can do. Mm-hmm. I could even build it for them. Like, and I'm sure that Nina could make it for them because Nina's the tech lady that's wild back there.
Yeah.
So I think
if I could just get the lighting right, everything would be great.
Takes time.
It takes time.
Takes time. But like that one really irks me because that's a very simple fix from all centers that they can do just to make us feel comfortable, especially after the first year. Because you're going to lose that first year no matter what. Like there's nothing you have to try to not lose.
Right. That first year is what they call the honeymoon intentionally. Yeah. Because it's just happening.
It's just like, and not one of us is going to be that person that never loses. Like that's just impossible with just logistics. So it's like that one really bothers me. And then I do wish they did more therapy on the front end.
Yes.
I only did a 15-minute call.
That was me too. Yes. And that was all that was required of our insurance to get approved.
To make sure that I could actually pass the test so I could have the surgery.
Right. I mean, it was just the fact that you want to lose weight? Yes. Yeah. Is this your last chance of doing it? Yes. Okay. That was it. Yeah. Yep. But we had Ashlyn, who was at JBY. Yes. We had her on a couple weeks ago, and we actually brought that up. We're like, why is that not more prevalent? Why is it not pushed more? Because they can't make you get therapy is really what it gets down to. And I'm like, but they don't make it.
They don't even offer it. They don't even make it
I don't think they make it a big enough deal. I think they don't. I think they need to make it a big deal because it is a big deal. There's a reason we went to food for our problems, Pam, the whole reason we built Bari-Bestiez, we had been at our center. Our center actually probably has some of the best aftercare than most.
Up to a good 18 months.
Up to about a good 18 months. You have, and forever, lifetime, you have access to weekly support calls.
And we can still hop
We
on
can
a
still hop
support call
on.
if we want.
But they recycle. So we've kind of, after a year, it just, you know.
We've been guest speakers on there a
Yes,
couple
we
times.
have a couple times. So, you know, and that's kind of how we built this, was we got to the point where we knew we needed more. So we figured other people needed more too.
And they do.
Yeah.
They really, really do. And I get that they can't make you, but there's gotta be, but
Maybe
I don't
have more
understand that
sessions.
either, actually. They make you do nutrition. They make
Right.
you do
You have
your
to have-
blood work.
Was it 3? You had to
Like-
do 3 nutrition sessions?
We had to do,
Yeah.
I had to do 6 months.
That's what it was.
I had to do 6 months.
Mine was
worth.
only 3 months of before I had surgery, but
Mine was
they were
Same.
so backed up because of the pandemic. It was, my pre-op was 6 months. So I went to all kinds of different things.
Yeah, you did. You got that done.
Yeah.
Well, and that's the thing, is they can make them. Like, I know that, here's what's funny, the devil's advocate here is, I know prior Mel would be pissed, being like, I have to take fucking 3, 4
Right.
mental health, blah, 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 just to prove that I
Like
can
my
do-
head's, I'm not messed up in my head. I'm just fat. You know,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
how we were.
I remember the
100%.
first call was like, they said, you have to turn your camera on. I'm like, I don't know these people. I don't want them seeing me and looking at me.
I don't want them
I don't
recording
want to.
me. I was like,
And
yeah.
she's like, to get credit, you must turn your camera on.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
crap. So I turned it on, and then I seen all of these chubby, cheap little people looking at me, and I'm like, my people!
Yes. It actually helps. I was going to
It
say,
does.
because once you see that everyone's like you're like, oh, cool.
Now, the one thing that I know Pam and I both have realized recently is, while we're giving support now to the community, we deal with more the 40 plus kind of area,
Right.
but we have stopped going for support because we were so involved in doing this.
Yeah.
And I think that's for people who provide support, I think we really need to have a place to go to get support. And I'm thankful for your Benchies program that you have, because that's where we get our support.
Oh,
'Cause
good.
we enable each other sometimes.
Yes.
I'm like, we can split the cupcake.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You
No,
know,
it's
the whole
easy to
cake.
do. Yeah, you can. That's one thing that we don't really talk about a lot, but when you do have a very bestie, or even just a best friend that will share things with you,
Yeah.
you feel like you can share all the things.
Even the
Yeah.
bad things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. It
Before we
doesn't
would
matter.
eat half of a birthday cake. Now we're having half of a miniature cupcake.
Exactly. And then you say it that way, so then it sounds like, oh, it's
Yeah.
totally fine, because I
Yeah, it's
used
totally
to eat
fine.
this.
It's just not every hour or every day.
Yeah.
It's got to be special occasion only.
Exactly. Special
Yeah.
occasions need to stay special occasions.
Yes. When it becomes normal, it's not special. It's just an everyday. And
Yeah.
then that's when you start gaining your weight back too.
1000%.
Do you find certain foods that were like your pre-surgery food have snuck back into your diet, like the things that you liked beforehand?
Yeah, I will tell, this is one thing that people should know, is that if the longer you can go without it, the better,
Yes.
or never introduce it, because now once you have it again, your brain goes,
Yeah, it gets that.
and I pretty much
Dopamine.
introduced almost everything, like garlic bread, ice cream, chocolate chip fucking cookies,
Yep.
homemade ranch. I now make that better with the cottage
Greek
cheese
yogurt.
and
Oh,
stuff
Oh,
like
you
that.
do it with
Cheese.
cottage cheese.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't like the Greek yogurt because it makes it more sour, and I don't like my ranch soury, but
Yeah.
the cottage cheese really does, like, once you blend it, I still throw in some mayonnaise and some sour cream and mix it, and then put my packet in.
Mm-hmm.
Done
I'm
totally.
gonna have to
so
get
much
your
better.
recipe, because
Remember, we
that's
found blended cottage cheese. Where
Yeah,
did
we
we
did.
find that?
Wegmans. I
Was
think
it Wegmans?
I
Yeah.
think we found it. It's already pre-blended.
Oh, nice.
Already
So
blended.
I don't like the texture or the smell of cottage cheese. So if it's already blended, it doesn't bother me as much. I'm one of those
Yeah.
texture people. I'm one of them weirdos.
And I like the big chunky cottage cheese.
Oh, I used to, like, prior to surgery, and I had it, actually, that's a lie. I had it that first year, and then after the first year, I don't like any cottage cheese chunks or anything.
Oh, that's funny, because I'm like,
Yeah.
no, I don't
Yeah,
want.
I can blend it just fine. Give me the Emerge blender. Like, we're
Yes.
good to go.
I did finally invest in one of those. Very inexpensive, but it's great because you can travel with it. It can go with you everywhere.
I'm just picturing, like, TSA opening your bag and being like, what
That
the
goes
fuck is
in.
this?
That gets checked. That's in the checked luggage.
But still, they're gonna like that looks gonna look like a
Oh,
vibrator. Like,
yes, it does. You're not
like
wrong.
a very metal. Like if I pull this
With
out,
a
I'm like,
cord.
wow, she really likes this. Like this is solid material.
What was that 80s movie with Tom
It's the new
Hanks?
French tickler.
Is that
You
big?
remember that 80s movie with Tom Hanks and there was the bachelor party, I think is what it was called, and they ran around with the blender, the hand blender?
Yes. What movie was that?
I think it was
Was that
called
big?
Bachelor Party or something like that. I don't know exactly. I have to look that up.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh. So, I love this one. I love to ask this one. What is one myth that you would like to see break, or that you would like to finally die? Like people don't talk about it
the
anymore.
bariatric world.
About the bariatric world.
Oh, there's a few. Let's see. Oh, I could be controversial. I do think your pouch does stretch out. Like
But it
it's
does
real.
take time. But it does stretch.
It
yes.
does stretch out. So here's the thing. You're not stretching out in first few years, but like I would like to, I've talked to several doctors now and they're like, no, it does. It's a muscle. It's going to.
Mm-hmm.
But that's like me now at 10 years. It's like probably like 8 ounces, you know?
Okay.
But like back in the day it was 1 ounce. So it's
Right.
like it takes a long time
Yeah.
and then you just have a normal like basic tummy.
And so that makes my question that's coming up behind you on that is, does your tool ever stop working? And you had VSG, Pam and I had VSG, which is a sleeve surgery. So does your tool ever stop working? Does it ever get to the point?
I don't feel like it's ever stopped.
Mm-mm.
Now, because I can still feel restrictions.
Yes.
Yeah.
The restriction really is where I feel it like in my chest or right in my throat.
Not right.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah. So it's like it's interesting that part has never changed. Even I've actually eaten bigger quantities,
Mm-hmm.
and it still will be like, oh hey, nope.
Yep. That's it.
But sometimes it lets me eat bigger. Like
It does.
but not-
It's like, why?
yeah, it's like interesting, but you're still gonna cut me off. Like
Yes.
that's what's nice now. It's like, oh no, you're good. You know, like I don't hurt anymore. Like I'm not that person that eats till they're hurt.
Oh yeah.
Like that's not a thing anymore. But I guess I want to go back one. The real myth is you can drink out of a straw. That one needs to go.
Oh yeah.
That's the biggest one that needs to go. You can drink out of a fucking straw. I've been doing it since like basically 30 days out because I just thought I was gonna hurt myself the first 30 days. But
I was like,
I think I waited 6 months because I was so terrified. I followed the whole plan.
Oh, she
by
was
the
to
word.
the letter. She's like one of those. I'm like, can I test the waters? I'm the test the water chick.
Mhm.
You're the cookie queen.
Oh my gosh.
You got to show your cookie story.
I have to tell my cookie story. Okay.
Yeah, I want to
So
know.
I had surgery in August 31st, so the very end of August of 2022. Christmas comes around. My mother-in-law has a mother-in-law suite down, and we have a basement, but it's a mother-in-law suite. It's really nice. And she's a baker.
Okay.
She bakes. So for Christmas, everybody gets a big tin of cookies. And I was smelling snickerdoodles, ginger snaps, chocolate chip cookies, and all homemade from scratch. I mean, just
you know they're good.
made with love.
Yep.
Betty Crocker has nothing on her.
No, Nana is like the bomb. So anyway, in my office, so I work from home because I'm a Microsoft consultant. I work from home, and I'm sitting there going, oh my God, I smell this. Well, my husband says, I'm going to go take the laundry downstairs. I knew what he was doing. He was going to go get cookies.
Yep.
And he comes up with a gallon-size Ziploc bag completely jam-packed full of snickerdoodles, chocolate chips, and all the above. And I looked at him, and I had surgery 3 months before, and I'm like,
Yeah.
not even. I think it was 2.5. I'm like,
get that away from me.
I don't know what to do. I really want the cookie. I want the cookie. I had 1 cookie, and then I went back and had 2 cookies. And I called our little group that we had, and I was crying. I've damaged myself. I have completely broken all the rules.
I've stretched my
I've stretched my pouch for 2 cookies.
The cookies are maybe that big around.
Yeah, Nana makes.
I was about to ask.
About the size of an
Yeah,
Oreo.
It's not the big pie cookies like we see at the mall. It was literally
Like the size of an Oreo.
Yeah.
That round.
And I'm like, oh my gosh. The girl was like,
That's amazing.
she's like, breathe, first off. She's like, did you eat the whole bag? I said, no. She goes, did you eat the whole bag last year? I said, yes. She's like, progress.
Yep. Yeah, and that's really how you have to see it too.
Yes.
You really, really do. 'Cause, like, you'll fuck up your brain and
Oh my
like
gosh,
be mean
yeah.
to yourself and freak out like you did about 2 cookies. Yeah, no, I get it. Because even year 3, I know you guys heard this before, but like my friend brought cookies over from Safeway that I love,
Yeah.
from the barbecue, and within 30 minutes I had 6 cookies,
Yes. It
and
doesn't, and it goes down easy.
Yeah.
so easy, so soft. Like
Yes.
I felt like I could have more. That's what scared me. And I remember grabbing them and just giving them to Anne and being like, you have to take these home. Never bring them back. I don't even want to look at them. And she's like, are you okay? And I was like,
I know.
no, I just ate 6 cookies. And she goes, oh, yeah, I will make sure those don't come back.
I remember you talking about this on one of your podcasts. Is that the one where you every time you'd walk through, you'd grab a cookie?
Yep.
You go,
Yep.
Yep. I walked by 6 times just so I could have.
And I think that's my myth. I'd like to see busted is that people think it's an all or nothing mentality.
Yeah.
There has to be. You have to be able to live.
You have
when
to
you
live in the
deprive
gray.
yourself of certain things, eventually you break.
Yeah.
You have to allow yourself to have something, occasionally.
Occasionally, but even like you said, the longer you can wait, the better. I think that's an absolute truth. Because as soon as I introduced ice cream, even though it was not full sugar ice cream, it was still ice cream. It was the taste. It became a thing. That's what I crave now. And you and your popcorn.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Me and my popcorn.
Popcorn.
Hey, it's real. Like, I mean, Halo
I had popcorn
Top's good,
today.
right? But Halo Top can lead you into, what, Halo Top's just a gateway drug to the real ice cream.
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
That's really what, because for now, like, at 10 years out, I'm going to have real ice cream over Halo Top.
Yep.
And I'm going to do it, but that's because I'm not going to have Halo Top all week or whatever these people do with their Halo Top. I have my 1 scoop of chocolate chip ice cream from Baskin Robbins, and I am satisfied.
Yes, I don't
like
keep it in the
month
house.
Or 2. Yeah, it doesn't need to be in the house.
No. If it makes it to the house, we're in trouble.
No. I keep my popcorn in my desk drawer at work. That way I'm eating it during the day when I'm active instead of at night when I'm sitting there craving.
That's smart.
Yeah,
What kind
that's
of
a good way
popcorn
to
are
do
you
that.
eating?
Yeah. Good balance. The other night, I had brought home vanilla ice cream. Like, I know it sounds plain, but I chopped up strawberries and blueberries, and I'm making it healthy, right? I put the fruit on it, and so
It balances it out.
I gave some to my husband, and on his, I put a scoop of peanut butter because he liked that on it. And he goes, "Wait a minute, this tastes like real ice cream." And I said, "It is." I said, "I had to. It was just.
It was a splurge.
It was a moment. Had to have it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just sometimes you have to have it. You get rid of it, but don't make it a habit. I really think that's a key item.
Yeah, like you said, just don't bring it. Like, don't let it just sit in your house.
Yes. When it sits in my house, it calls to me. I'll be sitting there. I'm not hungry. I'm not even really craving it, but it's going, Nina, come on. Calling me like a dog.
Yeah, it's like I know for
so
me,
downright.
especially at nighttime, I'm more or less like, oh, it's okay. Like once it's gone, it's gone. So then, like, especially if I buy like a gallon, I'm like, every night I'm like, I'll just get a little bit, just a little bit more, and I'm like, no, I can't. Like that's how I regained. It was if I just do like the whole specialty, like go to Baskin Robbins and get it or Dairy Queen, then I'm so much better.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I will say, just to,
Go
sorry,
ahead.
What?
No, go ahead. I was just
Okay,
going to
just
say,
to mess with you, Nina. Don't put more sugary stuff on top of it.
I know.
Put walnuts on it, or like almonds, or there you go, because that would help counteract.
Yeah, that definitely would help counteract it. But you actually met my husband, I believe, at BME, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he just started Ozempic this week.
Ooh.
He wasn't ready to go bariatric, but he said, I'm going to give the Ozempic a try. His insurance approved it, and he started Monday.
What? We had an insurance approve something?
Yes.
What?
He's government. He's government. And I actually am now on Wegovy, and we have the same insurance. So he got Ozempic because he's actually classified as diabetic.
Oh, then yeah.
unfortunately, but it runs rampant. And his dad had it really bad to the point of limbs and things like that.
Oh,
And in my family, it's really bad. We're all very overweight in my family, but I had a 10-pound gain after I had my paniculectomy. And my doctor's like, it's just stress, it's just this. And I said, yeah, but I'm too close to the 200s. I need to, I really need some help. And I was dealing with a lot of things at the
That
same
number scares us.
We don't like the 200. Yeah. I hit 201. I've been sitting between 199 and 201 for 6 months. And it is driving me ape. So Monday I sat down and did what we call it our reset. It's not a pouch reset. It is a mindset reset. And I sat down and wrote all the things that I wanted to accomplish and how I was going to do it. I built my plan again. And I think that's, yeah.
I noticed you did a workout video this week.
I did. I did a workout video this week, and I haven't done one of those in a long time.
I was sitting at work eating my popcorn, and I was scrolling, and I'm like, damn it. She's exercising and I'm sitting here eating a slider food.
And I challenged you. Do it.
I know.
But do you see what I mean? Why you don't leave the community, and when you see others do it, it makes you want to do it. And
it does.
What you're doing.
It does.
Yeah, because I've totally, I'm not gonna lie, I've watched ice cream while people are working out.
Oh yeah, we've all done
our
that.
community, and I'm like, oh fuck.
Well, I was sitting there. I remember one day you were doing the planks on. I mean the wall ups on your kitchen counter, and I'm sitting there eating a cookie, and I'm like, well, okay. And I'm like, but it gets you reactivated, and I think you had nailed that on the head. Stay active in your community, regardless if you're just watching or participating.
Yep.
I think that really makes a big deal. But Pam and I like to ask this a different question, but we like each person to answer it, just to kind of see the differences. So Pam, you pick the question today.
Okay, let's see.
It's a roundtable question.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What is your favorite post-op meal you actually still love? That favorite post-op.
That's easy. Yeah. Chicken salad.
Oh, okay.
It's in my fridge right now. I made it yesterday.
That's awesome.
Like easy peasy, instant 20 to 30 grams of protein, and it's so fast to make. And I still love it to this day. So, and I tried to use roasted chicken once. Mm-hmm. No.
I like the canned chicken.
I really do prefer canned chicken. So,
well, I learned that from you.
Yeah,
the canned chicken.
I never thought to use canned chicken. I was always going for the rotisserie, and I was having to pick
I did the chicken salad video. Remember?
Yes, I do.
It's so good.
So good.
Yours.
Yeah. Mine is the pizza bowl that you did like right when you could do soft foods. Mm-hmm. Was it soft or maybe it was more regular? But anyway, it was just the hamburger meat that was pretty much blended and the cheese and the Rayo sauce. That's still a go-to for me. Like, because I used to have Friday night pizza night. Yeah. Well, now that's Friday night pizza night.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow, that has really stuck. That's awesome.
Yeah, and my granddaughters, we have the carb-free tortillas. Mm-hmm. They make pizzas with those. Mm-hmm. And it's an absolute, they love it. They love it because they can make their own. It goes into the air fryer, and it's enjoyable.
That's so nice. I love that, like, when the others do it, too.
Yes. Yeah.
My husband will actually do the zero-carb tortillas now.
Oh, that's great.
Shocking.
See?
All right, what's yours?
Mine is the ricotta bake.
Ricotta bake's pretty good.
It is. And it's a nice, every once in a while to go back to that for sure. Mm-hmm. I think I had it so much, though, because it was kind of the only thing I could deal with, because I'm not a cook. Just the one thing I don't do is cook. I don't like to cook. Yes, he cooks, but he cooks. That made me the way I was.
Both of our husbands cook like that.
Yes.
Gotcha.
He's learning. He's learning.
Yeah.
But I think it's really good when you can find something, especially in the beginning, and it just follows you, that you're able to take it with you.
Before you switch questions, I'm actually going to bring back an oldie, but a goodie that I used to do all the time. And I don't know if you guys remember this, but the first 2 years of my journey, I talked about how I always had that same protein shake.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm bringing it back. I was like, you know what? I don't know why I ever stopped. Like, that thing was delicious. So I'm going to make one tomorrow. I have everything for it.
Yeah. What was in that? I'm trying to remember because it's been so long.
So it's Fairlife milk. Uh-huh. It's ice. It's yogurt, and then just a scoop of protein powder, whatever protein powder you want.
Oh, wow.
And then strawberries on top.
And that's got a lot of
frozen,
protein between the
right?
Fairlife milk. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very inspiring because that's one of the things I have stopped doing, and I used to do it. I had a shake every day that I
Yeah.
made with the protein powder, and I go straight. I do water. I do no milk, nothing with my shakes with my protein.
Yeah,
I do
sorry.
water with my protein powder.
Yeah, that's nasty.
I don't know how you do it. I mean, I'll do
She
it.
eats hummus too, so there's that.
That's fair. I'm not a big
That's
hummus
good
girl either.
protein.
Me either.
All right.
It's
But
great.
yeah, I'm one of those people. I still have my Core Power shakes in the fridge
Yeah.
just for grab and goes. But I'm getting to the point I miss the additional flavors and the mixing and the trying different things. And I think that's a great idea, is to try to get back in the kitchen and come up with some
Yeah,
new
like
takes.
just a smoothie in the morning, just because I don't do coffee. I'm not
Yeah.
a coffee
And I
drinker,
don't,
so those
and I'm
proffies
not a
mean
big
nothing to
breakfast
me.
eater. Yeah.
Yeah, like they get real creative with their proffies, all these different like flavorings
Yeah.
and squirts and all
I'm
this stuff,
water
and I'm like,
all day, every day.
yep, I'm just
Listen
yeah,
to me.
now I'm just like a protein shake of core. Look at
Coffee,
her go,
water.
yeah. And then I have my water. So I don't know. I don't want to scare you, Nina, but Dylan scared me last night about Fairlife Core Power.
What did he scare about? I don't mind hearing.
Oh, so I have one case left, and I was like, I'm just gonna drink it and call it good, because I don't know if you guys have been watching the news a lot about micro plastics in your food.
Mm. Yeah, I do. I've heard that in the news. Yeah.
Yeah, so Fairlife, not like the milk because that's always refrigerated. It's our protein shakes have like really high microplastics in
Well,
them,
it's time to definitely go to powder and blending them again.
right?
Yeah.
I wonder
hmm
what my
Yep. And I was
genes
like, son of a
are.
bitch, I just bought this, so I will
hmm
finish them
Yeah, I
and then
just
that'll
bought a
be it.
brand new case. I mean, there's only
Yep.
12 in a case, but still.
But
You
still,
know.
yeah, mine literally was delivered yesterday, and that's when
Yep.
Dylan told me that. And I was like, man, I would go, is there any pre-mades I can have, Dylan? He goes, I don't know. Do your research, mom. And I was like, I was
Don't
like,
we
well,
love our kids?
you
Oh,
found out about this one. What about the others?
wow.
So, so I was like, I'll still use Fairlife. It's just not going to be the pre-mades. And
Yeah.
if I use a pre-made, it's going to be like because I'm traveling,
Right. Just
Yeah.
running
like
into
because
sheets
I'm in
and
the
grabbing it.
airport or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's not going to. I drink those every day.
Yeah, I do too. I have one every morning because I'm not a breakfast eater. So,
Yeah,
and like you, I don't drink coffee. So, and I get tired of water. But
I'm a creature of habit. I have 1.5 boiled eggs with mustard.
we do like
That's
to.
good,
You're
though.
going to laugh at us. We like to take our boiled eggs, cut them in half, put a little mustard, just a dab of mustard on both sides,
Okay.
with a pickle on each.
Everything but the bagel seasoning.
Everything with the bagel seasoning, so good. So
I
good.
wish I can get on board. Yeah.
Yeah, it was different for me at first, but now it's become like, and I like to add a small piece of salami on top.
Yes. Have you tried the Tiffany plate yet that I sent you?
I don't like hard-boiled eggs.
Oh, well, that explains that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I think I'm gonna like format the Tiffany.
Yeah,
You're
plate.
going to call
And
it the
you can.
melon filtered plate.
Yep.
That's right, the melon
Yeah.
filtered plate where it
Take the
hits the
egg off.
bone. It hits all the things, but it's not with hard-boiled eggs.
Yeah. Throw some chicken salad on
Yeah,
there.
get some chicken
That's
salad
what I'm
on there
thinking.
instead. I
Yep.
love it. I
'Cause,
love
like,
it.
Okay.
A hard-boiled egg, guys, is just a fart to your mouth, and I don't know what you're doing.
Ah! Well,
But-
it happens after you eat one anyway, so it just,
I
That's
know
the
it
one thing.
cycles,
yes,
just
it
like
does.
corn.
It just goes right out. So before we let you finish up today's episode, if there's one thing you could tell someone that was just starting their journey, what would it be?
Ooh. What would it be? It would be immerse yourself anything and everything that's bariatric. Anything you can, read it, listen to it, watch it, write it down. Any way for you to remember what is going to happen to you, because
That's
it
great.
changes for everybody, but it's
Yes.
going to be, there's a lot of the same characteristics, and the more prepared you can be, I have heard it's a lot better. I know from people telling me, if it like you guys, if it wasn't for me, then you wouldn't know what to do and
Mm-hmm.
and wouldn't feel safe or comfortable. So as much as you can. Listen to all the different podcasts. Like, I don't know if people ask you this, but like I get people being like, are you mad that they started a podcast? Absolutely not. Like, I want more and more and more just because one, that shows that we're here as a community. And then two, all different types of perspectives.
Yeah.
So that's what I love. So just get in it. Like, don't tiptoe in it. Just fucking jump in head first. I wish I would have done that 10 years ago. I didn't know we even existed until 6 years ago. So, you know.
We had no idea. I mean, as you well know, we came to you guys with, hey, this is what we want to do. What is your thoughts? And without you guys being our mentors, I don't think we would have had this.
Well, I was so used to anything you have done in the healthcare world, with your health is so shh, it's private, it's in a file, you talk to a doctor, they call you once a month, they check on you. And then all of a sudden it was like,
everything's out there.
This huge community, and I just started wanting more and more and more. And, I think of like they ask you, are you mad because they started a podcast? There's probably so many people, but you know what? To me, if one of our people that follow, look at me, what am I, Moses? One of our people. If someone that follows us builds something off of what they have learned from us, just like we learned from you,
take it as a compliment.
Yeah,
it's like multi-level marketing. We're a community. Like we're like mansions and townhouses and condos and apartments, and
I'm in those shacks.
We're all on different levels, but. Yeah. There's no difference in.
No, you're right.
Look at how we were treated at JBY.
Oh my gosh!
We were the newbies, and we were treated as if we were.
People came to us, and they were just like, the Bari-Bestiez.
I'm like, they know who we are.
I know. We're like, because we were on your podcast, I think twice, and it was just like, wow. To be honest, JBY, we call it our Hollywood because it truly. Felt like that. When was the last time as 50-year-old women that we got to be able to dress up to the nines like that
and feel important?
And we actually felt amazing. And you know what? We were so happy just to be nominated. Of course you want to win, but it's like in our first year, we were just happy to be nominated. And that was an amazing event. And I know we both.
I was just excited seeing our picture and hearing our names up there.
I know, right?
That's us.
Yes, and that's the craziness of it. Is all of a sudden you just feel like a kid, and your cheeks are just smiling ear to ear. And I smiled so much that night, having so much fun. Yeah. And even the events leading up to it, we have relationships now with people that we have stuck with. I mean, Pam had her hat. She has this cute little beanie hat she wears in the wintertime.
With the little balls on it.
And her dog ate it up. Well,
he
Joy.
ate my balls off of it.
Oh.
Well, Joy with the I, right? Joy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
She made her a new hat and sent it over. And it was just so sweet. It was just the little networking and we all reach out and we stay and connect. And I'm thankful for the relationship that we've built with you because
absolutely.
To us, you're here.
Aww.
You're like our big sis, even though you're younger.
Yes, you're our big sis. We're the little ones, but we could not be where we are today if it hadn't been for you, and we just can't thank you enough for the inspiration.
OSLP opened the door for Bari-Bestiez.
Well, not just that. I think they opened the door for bariatrics.
Yeah, for bariatrics. Absolutely. Good.
I really do.
I like that.
Yeah,
that looked good on a bumper sticker too.
Yes, it would.
Yeah,
but I truly believe that because
tagline.
You guys. You have gotten that out there for 5 years.
Yes.
And 13 to 15 episodes a year? That's a lot.
Mm-hmm. Well, I do.
No.
We don't miss a week.
They do once a week.
Oh. Well,
it's over 50 episodes a year that we
I lost track of my counting then because.
Yes.
100%.
So I've only missed 2 weeks. One was because me and Kelly both had COVID.
Mm-hmm.
There was just not going to happen.
Not happening. And then right when she left, there was like an in-betweener. And
not much in between.
And I know, because Shay had to calm me down because I was like, I can't have a break. And she's like, Melanie, 1 week.
A break.
We can do 1 week break, right? And I was like, no. And she goes, yes, we can. And I was like, well, I need help. I'm like, I need someone for the next week. And so it was her and Rob were the very first.
I thought that was amazing that they came in and just
stepped up, and it was present and ready to go for me. And that has one thing I will say about this community, and I'm already getting goosebumps even just thinking about it, is you don't know how much you matter until something happens.
Yes.
And holy shit,
Everybody comes out.
You guys all came out, and you guys came out to fucking play. You guys were like, nope, that's my girl. We're going to take care of her. We're going to make sure that we have episodes for her. We're going to have content. We're going to talk to her. We're going to check on her.
Yep.
Like you guys called, I called you guys. Like I needed that.
Yeah.
If I did not have that, guys, I probably would be in a hole right now. Like I needed everybody to come together and tell me, you're okay.
Yep.
We have you. And that is literally what the Bari-Bestiez have done, that the waiting table has done, like Bari Nation, like even BME, the Bari Mel experience, Talk Bari to me, like all of them were like, whatever you need, we got you. You need a recording, you need to like get help on this like promotion or whatever, like let's go. And I was just like, I was more like stunned, but it was like a good stun.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Absolutely.
Yep. And that's what the power of the community is. Like
I love
all rising tides, right? Like we got to build each other up, and like no one's going to be left behind. And that's what you guys made me feel like, was like, we don't leave anybody behind.
No,
I like that. You know, I work in childcare. I'm a preschool director, and that's what we say, you know, no child left behind.
No bariatric.
No bariatric patient left behind.
Yeah. No. And I know that's real because I felt that.
Yeah.
And
well, we needed you.
Are amazing.
We needed you to be okay.
Yes.
So we could be okay.
Yes.
We were selfish.
We were a little selfish.
But I don't care where it came from because it helped.
Well, Mel, thank you for joining us today. And I can't wait to see where OSLP and the JBY events go, and hopefully we'll be going and we'll be going with you. So
yes, can I plug a couple things?
Yeah, please.
Absolutely.
Oh, cool. So I don't know when this airs, but I will be at Obesity Help in October. It's in Irvine, California. I'm trying to go more on the advocacy side and helping like bills get written and doing all that kind of stuff.
That is amazing.
Right. So me and VSG Bestie are going to that, and like we have codes for people to go and get.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So we have that, and then I am going to Bariatric Society. I know people were very like, whoa. Me, Chris, and Rissa got on a call. We were on a call for almost an hour, and we talked about all sorts of things, and we have put a plan out for bariatric retreat for me and what's going to come next for just the community in general. So I'll also be on that too. So what we're doing basically is just making sure the community feels united, because in April, it wasn't just OSLP that had problems. There was other bariatrics that were high influencers that had problems. And now we're like, nope, we're still together.
Yeah.
So that's what we're going to do. And JBY is going to be April 24th of 2027. I can give you a date.
That is awesome. April 24th.
Write that down.
Of 2027.
Do we know what part of the country it's going to be in?
It's West Coast. We're coming home.
Oh, we're coming home. Got to come back to this side one day. That's awesome. Yeah. Well, you know you can count on us to help out. We'll do whatever you need. And I'm great with a computer, so.
Hell yeah. Because you guys are in Georgia?
Virginia.
See,
right outside of DC.
Next. Yeah, I think I'll go to the South next.
Oh, yes. Let's do that.
Because April's good, right? In the South?
April's always a good time, and it's beautiful here.
Yeah.
See, perfect. Yeah, it was more or less like, you know what, this is going to be my first JBY hosting by myself. And I wanted it to be in the most comfortable place, and I wanted to be on the West Coast. That's where I feel home.
Yeah,
I can be myself all the way up and down the I-5 corridor, and no one looks at me differently.
You know what? I think we all should go barefoot.
Ooh.
Nobody wear heels.
Yeah. So for those that are listening, if you don't know, I do not wear shoes ever. I am barefoot right now.
Look, I'm in my own home, and I'm wearing tennis shoes. That's crazy.
What is wrong with you? What are you doing?
I don't know.
No. Absolutely.
Because I have a dog and she's constantly under my feet.
It's also 100 degrees outside and I have a sweatshirt on.
You are wild, Pam.
My house stays cold. It's usually 69.
Me.
It's usually 68 to 70 degrees and it stays cold.
That's nice. You got a
Yes.
nice AC in there, girl. I
Heck
do not
yeah.
have AC.
Heck
So
yeah. But yes, if you have any codes, if you'll send them to us, we'll make sure that we'll put a screenshot up with the codes and any links we'll add to the attachment and the description. That would be great.
perfect.
Would love to do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
excited. Now we're just gonna push these fucking insurance companies to do what they're
yes.
supposed to do.
Yes.
Guess who's coming? Me and BSG Bestie. We ain't taking no for an answer.
Well, maybe next year we'll join you. This year we can't, but next year maybe.
Join us, girlfriends. Next
We are all
year,
about it.
Absolutely.
we'll make a little army.
I love it, the Bari Army.
The Bari Army.
Thanks for tuning in to Bari Chatz with Nina
and Pam
of Bari-Bestiez.
We loved having you here with us today.
Don't forget to connect with us on all your favorite social media platforms.
Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and anywhere podcasts are available.
So stay strong.
Stay inspired.
Remember, your journey is yours to reclaim.
Catch you next time, besties.
Join us each Tuesday for a new episode.